got no rules, I count 'em.
Yo, what's up guys, Lucas here, and today we're going to be doing a VOD review of a solo game that I had earlier where I did okay, but late game I lost, got 3rd place, and there's a bunch of mistakes that I made that I want to stop you guys from doing. So here we go. So my landing spot was risky because risky goated, obviously. And so, you know, just your normal landing, seeing who's where, what's happening. Sorry about this. I'm not sure what's there we go. So we'll just speed this up. I got a tag and another tag. There's actually 3 kids that came here, but the guy on top of screen killed them. And 1 kid also went triple chest. So I got some minis. Obviously gonna pop the minis. So yeah, Proyecto was shooting at the guy at 3 chests. Triple chest. At this point, I had no idea where either of them were. So I knew he was over there somewhere, so I kind of rotated towards him, ready for a fight, you know, getting mats. But it never happened. So I ran back to the house, you know, thinking I might find something or a person. I get mats here, some minnows, and this is where we get in a fight. So I open the chest, and then I hear him right around here. Yeah, and so it's important to get as much damage as you can before the enemy sees you or fires back at you, obviously. And so I got my burst out, and unfortunately I only hit him 1 time. 29 before we got into a fight. So here was good. I got hype real quick. Was on top of him. And then right there wasn't a lot of damage, and then this was not very good. I fell. And then I made this edit here. See what's wrong with this? I should have edited these 2, so these 2 are still here. He would have shot it, and then I would have had a free shot on him. And it would have been a totally different case. I wouldn't have taken any damage. I wouldn't have fallen. The fight would have ended right there. And he's actually popping minis right now. And so, I mean, this was good. I got height. And now here, I only hit him once. And then I whiff over an OB bow just until I finally just pull out my pistol. And yeah, finish him off. And so from then, we just loot. That's really it. Just loot for a bit. We can skip forward a little bit. Alright, so we made it to the hay and in Frenzy. There's this guy over here. And then, as you can see on the minimap, there's lots of guys around Frenzy. There's a lot of people in the hay. And then there's a lot of people just around the outside. Kind of just waiting for something to happen, really. And that's actually the winner. The winner of the game. So I hear a shot over here, you know, just kind of, and that was a misclick, by the way. I did not mean to do that. But I mean, it kind of worked out because it kind of lured this kid who was in the barn, as you can see up here. It kind of lured him down towards me, which you'll see why it worked. So right here, Danny. He sees him, like, at the same time I do, basically. As this kid comes around that corner, he gets seen by, like, both of us. So Danny starts spraying. He hits him, like, 2 or 3 times. And then, yeah, I just double headshot him and he was dead. And Danny started pushing, and this is a big mistake by him. He could have just taken me out of the game right here. Or at least we would have had a big fight and I might have killed him, but he let me loot. Right here, you can see it, he just lets me loot. Which is fine because as you can see here, he hits me twice. Just kind of beams me. But so I escape back into the hay. Mat up. This is a decent play. I don't know. It was kind of a mistake just running. But I mean, I got my heels off, so I'll take it. And then, look how close I was. Obviously, I didn't know where he was in the real game. But, I mean, wow. That is so close. It's kind of unbelievable, to be honest. So we're both just trying to find anyone. As you can see, 2 other guys are coming towards us. At the same time. So we're just like duking now basically, and then we see these 2 guys fighting. I see this guy, he's halfway in and out of the hay. So I spray him with my minigun, trying to get any damage I can. Look how close me and this guy got. Like, look at that. If I had any idea he was there, he was dead. But neither of us knew. So I said, screw it, there's way too many people there. I'm gonna just launch pad. And then I come back to try to get a third party, but nothing happens. I try finding them. I beam this kid a little bit, but other than that, nothing happens here. Besides me just trying to third party. So, I mean, yeah. I just try to launch pad, make sure he can't come. And this kid actually shoots at me. Rip Harambe. He actually shoots at me, and so I hit him for 22. I don't know why I kept shooting there. That was a mistake, but we'll go with it. Got them fast edits, and just gonna start rotating from zone. As you can see here, there are a lot of people down here. Just 3. And there'll actually be 4 because Daniel will go down there, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's I'm on the most congested side. And what I should have done is, back when I launched and I came back to third party, I should have left. That's one of my biggest mistakes I made in this game. Because if I just left from when I went back to third party, it would have been a whole different game. I would have been able to hold all these kids in zone, and I probably would have won the game. And then my other big mistake will be coming up pretty quick here. And you'll see that in a second. See this kid? I don't know why I shot with my AR. Or not with my AR. I shot with my minigun. So here, I'm just boxing up. See this kid, don't get any shots. This kid starts flying in. He's got no health. I didn't know that at the time, so I was just shooting AR. Got the kill on him. This kid starts ramping up, so I block myself off, go deeper into my little cave here. And so I know that I'm probably better at him than box fighting. And it also means that any other people around us, such as this guy, or this guy, since the other guy's right on top of me. So either of these 2 guys, if they want to third party us, it'll be harder for them to third party us when we're in a box, especially my box. And so what I end up doing here is making a bigger box, because he's trying to get into mine over here, and I see that he's on top of mine right here. He's just chilling on top of my floor trying to get down. So I edit him down, and Brutus minigun OP. That's basically how that fight went. And then we all just kind of try to get into zone here. I hear this guy. Oops. I hear this guy right here. I see him. He just got a supply drop. So I get on my minigun, only tag him once. Or twice. Not sure. Kind of sucks though. And so what I did here was good. I took height. This is a good example of a fight. And then I saw he was going around. So I made sure he didn't take height. Coned him. Then he blocked himself off, went down. Did some good damage here. And here I start getting third party. So what I do is I obviously build, but I fall. Now this was it was a mistake, but definitely shouldn't have fallen. So what I do is I cone him off, or stare him off, I guess. And he tries to go for height, and I get a good cone on him here. What actually happens is he drops and runs. As you can see, he's down there. Right there. He's running kind of like towards the guy. But he's like chilling in a bush right now. He knows I'm better and he's chilling in a bush, which I did not know at the time. And the kid who's third partying, hot illegal, he's going that way. And you'll see why that's kind of an important thing. He's dipping. So I kind of get shot there. Box up, pop a mini. So then I'm trying to find this kid. I know he's around here somewhere, but I don't know where. So I'm just looking, not sure. I had no idea either of them left. But as you can see here, they were already rotating. So we're all just kind of rotating. What I do here is I try to get on top of my this house. And right here, you can actually see them. I thought they were teaming at first, but actually, all it is hot illegal. He just murders Dowels. So I just leave him alone. I go my own route. He goes his. Both just rotating his own. We trade some shots. We're both just trying to get to zone here. It's probably the biggest takeaway. And yeah. So I base up on this rock, thinking it'll actually give me some, but it only actually gives me like 40 mats. So wasn't even worth it. So now we're all just kind of chilling in our box. I get heavy snipe IR'd here, which sucks, but just another mini I have to waste. And then we're all just kind of chilling, you know, no one's really shooting at each other. I know he's over there. And I saw there was a supply drop over here, as you can see on the minimap down here. I had no idea this kid was here. So I'm trying to find the supply drop, right? But there's a guy right up there. And I did not know that. And so he actually beams me pretty good. Which sucks. But, you know, what are you gonna do? So I see him rotating. I figured the other guy has to be rotating. I don't know, he'd be a madman if he wasn't. But I still have my builds out, rotating. I see him building up here. And that's where I actually wanted to go. Or else I wanted to go here, but this wasn't in zone. So I just made a... I also, no idea he was in the bush. Obviously. Made a sloppy box here. This was not good. But yeah, we'll take it. Then me and this kid were just looking at each other. Not really doing much. He started shooting my wall. For like no reason. Not sure why I did it, but I mean I got mats for days, so you can do that all you want. And so as you're about to see here, zone is coming in and I need to get to zone. I know that there's people all around me. So what do you do? You tarp. So I whipped out the good old tarp here. Nice diagonal tarp. Leaves you with a good box too. So yeah, that was a pretty good play. He tries to get some heavy AR shots on me, but it does not work. I actually hit him for 66. Icicle gets beamed by the kid above me. And right here, this was the other biggest, this was probably the bigger mistake. No. The other mistake was bigger, as in it could have changed the game more. But this one could have also changed the game. But I did not do this one either. So as you can see, this kid, he starts going for height. This kid's sitting in a bush. This kid's kind of on height. So what I should have done here, right here, I got my tarp. I should have went up. If I went up, I would have had height. I had minigun. I could have dominated every single one of them. Would have kept them in line. I could have destroyed them. But instead, I stayed low ground. You'll see why this was a mistake. So this kid keeps going up. No one shot at him. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. But as you can see, these kids kind of just fight a little bit. I'm minigunning. They're chilling. This kid drops. Not sure why he does this. He could have just stayed height. But as you can see, I was gonna break him out here before I realized it was way too much that was connected. It's lagging. And so I figured he would do something, or maybe I could ramp up here. So what I did was trying to make my box a little bit bigger, get to zone, and he gets killed. And so it's Danny, me, and Hot Illegal above. I just didn't get shot there. That's all I was worried about. Doing anything I could to make him scared, but not get shot. Yeah. And so right here, I hear him building above me, so I was trying to get some more shots, but he actually drops. Not sure why he did that. I think it was on accident. So I'm just minigunning, trying to do anything I can to just do damage to him. Trying to just keep the pressure up, you know. And this was another huge mistake I made. Right here. You see him? He is on a stair on the other side of my wall. Now what I should have done was edited these three and just tacked him or minigunned him. Mainly tack. I could have tacked him in the feet multiple times. And that's the win of the game right there, by the way. I could have just killed him right there. I could have taken height. I could have done anything if I just killed that kid right there. Which I could have done by just simply editing this, coning him off so he couldn't run, and just shooting him. That's all it would have taken. I would have had height and everything. Heavy snipe. Like, that would have won me the game. But instead, I sat in my box, scared he was gonna heavy snipe in. So I was holding all my walls out, as you can see. And no one really shoots each other here. So that kid does the smart thing, starts going for height, or starts blocking everywhere that you can get the height off. And here, another mistake. He edits the floor. What do? Nothing. I should have edited these three right here, or these three, or literally any edit would have worked here. And I could have just shot him with any gun. Any gun would have worked. But instead, I let him run away and then do the edit. Big mistake by me. And then I dropped down, and this was probably, this killed me right here. So I dropped down to just try to play low ground because I knew one was above me. I knew one was in front of me. But what I should have done here was stayed on mid ground. Because this kid's on height, right? But as you can see here, I wasn't on low ground. I could have kept going. And I could have just placed a stair diagonally to protect me from the top. So if you try to edit down, I'd still have a stair protecting me. But instead I drop. And yeah, this is what kills me. Because we meet and then I get destroyed by his pump. And then as you can see here, that was the game finisher for me. That was a horrible mistake by me. This guy actually gets dropped on. And right here, whiffs a shot. Thought it was a headshot, he would have won the game, but he missed. Hit him for 26 there, wasn't enough. And Danny won. So that was it for this VOD review, guys. If you want me to VOD review your gameplay or anyone else's, just let me know and I'll do it. Alright, see you next time.